Hey, what's up, everybody? WWE Hall of Famer, The Godfather here, and you're watching Grown Man Record Night. So let's everybody get aggressive and get on the Ho train.
You good, Steve?
I'm good. I'm here.
I feel like everything's shifted.
I think it's a little off.
It's a little off of a shot. Oh no. 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 It's gonna mess up. Keep going. All right, freeze it. Freeze it. Walk away from it. Jesus Christ. Hey everybody. Hey. Okay.
Well, hello everybody.
We on the air?
We are.
How's things sound? Everything sounds good? Everything sounds all right, everybody? Hope everybody's had a good...
Make sure the mic's on.
Mic's on?
Mics are on.
It's on? Yeah. Be kind, rewind. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Kachonga. What's up, Metal Theologian? Happy birthday, Metal Theologian.
When's his birthday?
Today.
Today, as in today or yesterday?
Well, I guess it would be yesterday.
Because yesterday was also Jack Mamias' birthday.
It's also Lindsay's birthday. Lindsay T in the chat.
LT.
Now, we're not a crass program here. And somebody was making a joke like, "Oh, you guys are probably going to do a 9/11 joke." And it's 9/11, or it was 9/11. We would do something like that.
We wait till 9/12 to do our show.
But I will give you this. Not 9/11, but 911. Once I had to call 911, I rolled up on this scene and I had to call 911.
Right.
But instead of the 9, I hit a 7.
711?
Yeah, I hit 711. I didn't. The guy died, but I got a Slurpee out of it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for Grown Men Record Night here on another brilliant Friday night. Hope you've had a fantastic week.
I will say,
yes,
it is as hot as a fucking oven in here right now.
No, it's not that bad.
It's pretty bad.
No,
it's pretty
you've been drinking party liquor. That's what's.
Yes, you used to have a fan over there.
Okay, Vance. That mic sounds too good for Grown Man Record Night. Come on.
Worried about audio, so
come on.
No fan, but
yeah.
We need a fan.
This is a controlled environment.
You should at least put in a ceiling fan that just slowly pushes air.
We pick up that AC hum, that 120, that 60 hertz. Does this my camera work? Hello? I got a new hat. I bought this hat drunk off of Walmart's website a couple of Saturday nights ago. I like to drink from time to time, and I made a purchase on it. Steve's face is purple. Steve's face is purple.
Steve Purple?
He's Barney. That'll help balance it out. Nice red hat. That'll balance out. That'll help balance out the equation right there. Open window if the cat is. No, I had to close the window. I guess we can open the window.
Let's try that.
If we do that, the cat will jump up there. But
who gives a shit?
The cat might. Just add vinyl. What's going on, Corey?
Yes, sir.
Wu-Tang forever. You got that? It's hot outside, Steve.
I enjoyed watching Man Cave.
Man Cave of Doom. Yeah.
Yesterday.
Corey was on there.
It was my first time watching.
Metal Theologian.
Mr.
Mr. Bizarro was on there. Greeno, old George. Good times, man. It's funny. It was the girlfriend's birthday, and we got back from having dinner and stuff, and we actually put it on and watched the whole GD thing. That's like what we did after hours for the birthday, man. We literally sat there and watched Man Cave of Doom, and she was loving it. She was really digging on some hot Metal Theologian takes. She was really into the Metal Theologian takes, I have to say.
Okay.
And I'm not just saying that because it's his birthday.
Notice
but-
his hair's getting a little long.
Yeah. Getting bushy. He's a bushy man. He's in here. You can hear the crickets. You hear them crickets out there? Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah, dude, she was in on the takes, man. Some of those hot takes. Fuck this band, fuck that band. I don't file shit. Fuck those guys. A lot of F words. She likes the F word. So she was right in there.
What have you been up to? I haven't seen you at work.
I've been on vacation.
What am I saying? We don't go to work.
No, but I've been on vacation this week. Anytime we get like a holiday, like a Monday or a Tuesday. You'll get anytime you get like a Monday or a Friday off or something, I take that week off.
Okay.
That's a good way to like build up your day, to make your days count for more, I guess.
You think? Make your holiday count for more, for sure.
Make your vacation days.
Yeah.
Because you only have to use 3 or 4 or whatever.
But, it's what sucks about Monday holidays is Tuesday. But if you're taking Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, that's good.
Write that down. The only thing that sucks about Monday holidays is Tuesday.
Yeah.
Write that down.
And the only thing that sucks about, Sunday is Monday.
Yeah.
But, what was I saying?
Bruh,
man, I forgot
Dude,
what I was gonna say. It's really profound.
Where's my car parked? That's on the movie, right? Dude, where's my car parked? That's that, what's his name? John Sullivan movie.
Oh, I was going to say this.
Okay.
For the first time ever, it's not just you, but I'm like a utility man where
Right.
if the commercial producer takes a vacation, they will call me and say, hey, we just got this little thing, if you don't mind.
You didn't have to do that, did you?
Not at all.
Okay, yeah.
And it was the first time ever, I believe. Because
But-
usually they'll come to me for something.
But it's not what you would think because it's busy as shit just for some reason. Because I noticed
Well, I hope that's the case.
I wasn't getting emails like of people being like, hey, I know you're
Right,
off, but when you
right.
come back, I didn't get only a couple of
They want to be
those,
first in line.
probably. So anyway,
I don't want to be last in
No.
line.
we got a question. Michael Cron says, "Is Jay still suspended?" Jay's actually with us here,
Jay is
in
here.
the program tonight. Jay, say a word or two.
We don't have him on the mic.
No. This mic. This is the
only
mic.
Here.
But it picks it. No.
Okay.
It picks it up.
I was at rehab for the last.
Talk like you got a pair now.
I was at rehab for the last 2 weeks.
Rehab with Betty Ford, Clint. What you into? Glass? Jay has a really bad glass habit. It's been going on for a few years now. He's really into
glass
glass. Yeah.
Like blowing glass?
Well, they call it glass on the street. I don't know what you
Oh.
guys call it. Jay's really into
I
glass.
like to, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you call it?
So he had to take a little trip,
Tried to make me
just
go
clear his head out.
rehab. I said
And we have a nice policy here at the program. If you need to take some time off for personal reasons to get your life squared back away, there's nothing wrong with that. It don't cost a whole lot. If you want to burn some of your own days, that's your own business.
Yeah.
You feel like you need to come in on MLK Day to get ready for the rest of the week?
We don't have to pay you.
No, not at all. So anyway, is the prayer line open, Jay?
It will be back next week.
Jay says prayer line will be back next week. That's breaking news right there. That's good stuff.
Save your prayer.
Save your prayer for a week if you can. Some of you may have some kin folks that can't last that long, but that's the best we can do now. That's the best we can do nowadays. It's 2020, baby. That's all we're doing here. Vinyl Richie, glass will make your teeth fall out. Well,
Okay.
if your diet's liquid, I guess that's all you know.
Mr. Bizarre says, it smells like Betty White's purse in here.
I bet it really does. That's probably the.
Did you spell purse correctly? Or is that
Sarasota
another
Joe,
word?
what's going on, baby? He wants to know what Carl thinks. Man, I wish we had.
Sarasota was watching the show with me yesterday.
Man Cave?
Yeah.
There's the "What's Carl Think" graphic. How about that? That's one of my favorite graphics right there. God,
Look at all those equations back there.
God bless Carl, man. He's out on living on the boat, man.
He's somewhere.
Big time living on a boat. You can't go wrong with that. What else were you saying, Steve? You had stuff to say about it.
No.
You didn't say nothing about it?
Not really.
You guys follow us on the social networks? You into it? You guys into the socials? Boom. We also got a Spotify playlist if you want to see what we jam here on the show. Dropping that in the chat right now. If you guys want to join our Discord, let us know. You should do that. The link's not right. I'm not going to put the link in there.
No.
How about some hot-ass Grown Man Record Night merch, Steve? Boom. There's a link for the merch. I'm trying to get all this housekeeping stuff out of the way. Lickety-split. But boom, there we go. You heard he got a bigger boat. Carl did get a bigger boat. That is a true story.
He's now allowed us to make it official news.
It's a big-ass boat, man.
The King Carl.
Twin Diesel, I think they call him. Carl's new nickname should be Twin D.
Double D Carl.
Double D? No, that's TD. Touchdown Carl. Twin Diesel.
I think it's called Core Boat.
Core boat. Did we are we recording? Did we start this already? Anyway, let's get a little bit. I mentioned Metal Theologian's birthday. We got Lindsay's birthday. Had some fun playing some records. I asked Metal Theologian if he wanted to track, but he was off doing something else. I was taking requests, dude. If you wanted something, we can play something after the show if you want. But anyway, this week has not been all fun and games, Steve.
I think he watches the show with the sound off.
Probably. I would recommend that for the most part. It's not been all fun and games this week. Actually, right behind Steve, like down here, some of my cats got at my S&T rock records.
S&T.
Yeah,
Wow.
like through the alphabet.
Yeah.
Thumb finger, what's going on, baby?
10 years after.
About this many records back there. Cats got all squirrely on it and tore up some of the covers of my records, man. It was tough sledding. I didn't enjoy that, and we recently introduced a dog to the house, and so they're figuring each other out. It's not gnawing on each other and shit like that, but it's like they're figuring each other out. And I figured normally I keep the record room shut on both doors. But I figured because I was a nice guy,
I was supposed to remind you something.
I
You
did.
good?
Yeah, I go. I left the doors open so the cats can come in here and chill. And I'm usually in here working or gaming or whatever, or preparing for the show all week long, which is what I do. But for whatever reason, I just happened to look down. And I'm like, what the shit? And a section of my records has just been cha 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 cha. And it happens. There's some bangers in there, and I've really not went through piece by piece and see which records they really tore up.
Well, they tore up the covers.
Covers. The records are fine, but and that's what I keep telling myself. I don't know if you guys have ever had any similar situations. I'd love to hear stories about it. But Metal Theologian says he watches and listens to his own records. Fair enough. I mean, as long as you're looking at me,
But somehow he heard that comment.
as long as you're looking at me, I mean. That's all that really matters. Let's see. Two of my favorite things: the Red Legs hat and the Zepp shirt. Oh, Red Legs hat. I got you. Oh wow, Ian Ames, Reds fan, Zeppelin fan.
Suffering rather poorly this year.
Vinyl Richie says the Red Legs match the red hat. There we go. Listen, all my shit's white. Two of my favorite things: D's nuts. Okay. Shane, I'm going to need you to look at Metal Theologian. We'll give him a little time out.
Don't do that.
No, don't time him. No.
You got it, man.
No. But yeah, that was not my favorite moment of the week. Figuring out that the cats had kind of messed my stuff up. You guys like Kraftwerk records? You into Kraftwerk, Steve?
Oh yeah.
I'm a big Kraftwerk fan. Love their record albums, if you've ever heard them. And I've got, how many you think you got?
Probably 5. Well, no. 6.
Okay. I'm in that, I'm probably a little less than that, but kind of 3 or 4, maybe. but this is the reason I asked this, because they're releasing coming up new series of vinyl reissues of I think it's 6. It's gonna be a Parlophone
A parlophone.
this October. Computer World, Trans-Europe Express, Man Machine, Computer World, Technopop, The Mix, Autobahn, Tour de France.
I have 8.
All
I have 8.
all the bangers, really. I mean, to be honest, are in there. You interested in something like that? Like, is Kraftwerk a band you would go after reissues on?
I mean, I already
I
have.
already have everything.
You've bought Kraftwerk reissues?
Yeah. The what were those ones?
Tour de France. You bought Tour de France.
Click Clack. I think the Click Clack series that came out
Tour
like
de France is an EP.
3 or 4 years
that's
ago.
not an LP.
Tour de France is an EP as well as The Call.
The computer one.
Electric Cafe is the album. But yeah,
Trans-Europe Express and Man Machine.
Radioactivity.
That's only like 4 you need, really.
But
Well-
I think that's a band that, I mean, probably no surprise. I'm really not probably down for reissues of that.
You
Okay.
can get the originals cheaper. You can get the reissue.
The originals, if you
Well-
bide your time, you could probably find
I
something.
think you got a good
get 'em for
deal
under 20.
when you found what you found.
I got some good ones for real cheap, but I've also, I've paid $12, $15 for a
Like
Kraftwerk
$10.
reissue. And I think at $12 or $15, I'd rather have a decent old copy than I would a brand new reissue. It's something in my brain. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just, for some reason, certain bands, I'm like, nope, I want real ones. I don't know why.
Well, if you want flawless recording.
Oh, Wizard of Video Games says, a cat named Chucky chewed my favorite Christmas tree lights. Christmas Vacation like, but the fucker wasn't electrocuted, unfortunately. Yeah. Mel Theologian says he's listening to Sun Ra now. It's better than your royalty-free background shit. Come on, man. These are stream beats by Harris Heller, man. He puts in a lot of work, Mel Theologian. Although I will say, MT, I did ask, not only because it's your birthday, but when I went digging today at a local spot at Hippo Records in Greensboro, North Carolina, and asked the guy if he got the Sun Ra box set in for RSD. Unfortunately, he did not. And I have not seen it around. I've been in 2 record stores since then. I've not seen that. But whoa! Final Richie says first time he heard Autobahn was tripping on acid.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That would be something else, baby. That would be something else. Fun fact: Emo Phillips was assassinated by a cyborg. Fun fact. Mr. Bizarro coming in with some.
That is Bizarro.
That is Bizarro. That's
Are
already
you
dead.
are you interested in the King Buzzo and Trevor Dunn EP?
I am.
LP?
We've mentioned it on the program when it
Saw it
came out.
today.
Really?
Over to Earshot.
It's acoustic.
Is it?
It's acoustic, and Trevor Dunn on bass, who you may know from Mr. Bungle and Trevor Dunn the Convulsant Trio or whatever. Excuse me. Let's get that on out of here. But it's a good record. I've streamed it a little bit. It's acoustic, but it's
So I've heard.
acoustic that has a very a lot of power behind it.
Yeah.
So it's not it's not birds fly in my mouth and take a shit. It's not shit like that. It's got some metal-y power to the acoustic guitar playing, which is a hard thing to pull off. Absolutely.
We tuned to B.
Yeah, it's no. They don't tune to B. I'll look down to get a record, and this is no. Let's see what else we got going on. Not a whole lot of news, but there is a Beastie Boys record coming out October. October. Collection of the greatest hits on a 2 LP, straightforwardly titled Beetle Boys. Beetle Bailey. Beastie Boys Music is the name of the record. Beastie
Yeah.
Boys Music. Coming out via UMC this October. 20 tracks. It's got a lot of the best known songs on it, blah, blah, blah. And this is kind of the companion to the 2018 Beastie Boys book and Spike Jonze 2020 Beastie Boys story documentary. Now,
I hear that's good.
it seems really cool, but Sweet Tea's a big fan.
Yeah.
And she's read the book and watched the documentary.
Yeah.
I've got from the Boss Man, that Beastie Boys Golden Hits. It's a double LP. And just like this, has got all the big hits on it. Everything you want. And sounds good. I've never heard a problem with that record.
No.
So I don't know where the I guess tying it to the book and the movie is probably the play here. But for my money, that Beastie Boys, I think it's called Golden Hits. It's kind of the same
Solid
thing.
gold hits.
Solid gold hits. There you
You're
go.
welcome.
I don't know that that's, is that enough to go buy? Definitely not something I would buy
Fuzzy.
2 of, you know what I mean? It's the same shit, is my point. Oh, look at this. Hold up. I want to show you guys.
I got like 3 or 4. Well, I've got 3
Look at
albums and a 12-inch.
I posted this to our Discord. Now,
I
this
got
is,
I got a 12-inch.
you got, well, easy. And I posted this to our Discord. If you want access to the Discord, just let me know and I'll get you access. It's invite only. I've changed it to invite only.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't want no schmucks in there. Hey, guys, I'm
There
sorry.
ain't no schmucks in there.
And no, there's none of them. That's why I keep it weeded out. And no schmucks. It's only cool guys club. It's a cool guys club in the Discord. But anyway, I posted this. This is a CNN article. It's a cable news network.
Hashtag
Steve,
fake news.
CNN.
Jay, get out of
This-
here with that nonsense.
This is CNN.
But I know there's a lot of fans of stoner doom and stuff, slower, heavy music, or whatever. Check this out. It don't get any better than this. The world's slowest musical composition changes chord for the first time in 7 years. Look at this. Look at this.
It's like a pipe organ?
A musical composition designed to take well over 600 years to play has gone through its first chord change in 7 years.
Look at the nutsack on that instrument.
Yeah, yoinkies. Entitled as slow as possible, the composition by the late American composer John Cage
Oh, okay.
is due to be played out over 639 years at the St. Bucardi Church in Germany. 639 years it's going to take to play this thing out. And it's the first chord change in 7 years.
Just think if you were there for that moment and you've been.
That's what they're there for the first time. And I said, whoa, I was like, let's look Back to the Future. Man, that's heavy. That's heavy. I mean, just the thought is heavy, let alone hearing
I
it.
like that.
But, man,
I can appreciate that.
that may be the most...
I don't think I want to listen to one chord for 6 years and 11
that-
months. That's mine.
That's yours?
That's mine. Where's yours?
Where's mine? Oops. Nothing happened. Nothing to see down there. But anyway, I was like, man, that's just so... that story really stuck with me for a little while. I'll be honest. That story about the 639-year song and the 7-year chord progression, I was like, man, that really kind of hung with me for a little bit. I was like, man, how cool is that right there? Whoops. Boom. Let's see what else we got. Zabba Zabba Zabba. You like the Zabba Zabbas? Some stuff that came out today, Steve. Not a whole lot. I don't have a whole lot when it comes to this kind of stuff. But there was a couple of big time cool things that came out today.
Let's talk about it.
Let's get into it. As soon as I can click on the right machine over here. We'd mentioned this before, and I sampled this quite a bit today. The new Flaming Lips record came out today. American Head, which is a fantastic name. But the cool thing about this is it's their 16th album. It's a quasi-concept record, loosely documents Wayne Coyne's teenage years.
Wayne Coyne's teenage years.
And he grew up in like Oklahoma, right?
Yeah, like Oklahoma City.
It's his own personal Americana viewed through a dreamy, nostalgic haze of friends, family, and biker gangs.
Well, let me tell you what I found. He was talking to somebody about it. I can't remember what it was. He says, I did sort of fantasize about what would have happened to Tom Petty and the fellas if they'd ran into my older brothers and their really drugged out friends, and they all got strung out on heroin and didn't end up becoming Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, but instead made some really homesick music. The more I thought about that, I thought, man, that'd be a great record. So I think that's pretty cool. I mean, actually, I saw it today and I was going to buy it. I was looking at it, it's like $30, it's like $29.99. And I was like, I don't know. Lately, I haven't loved the Flaming Lips albums, but so I put it back then I went home and listened
This-
to it, and I was like, you know what, I should have bought it.
I heard initially
it's
this was
really, really
a
good.
lot more straightforward and approachable by the Flaming
Yeah.
Lips
Yeah.
compared to some of their other releases. And I was going to listen to it anyway because I like the weird shit too. But so I pulled it up this morning doing my Grown Man Record Night research, which I do all throughout the week, especially on Friday mornings when I'm cramming for the show. Sometimes I have to cram for the show. What do you guys want? You know what I mean? I'm on vacation. I had to cram for the show a little bit and pulled up 4 tracks from this new Flamin' Lips record. And I was really impressed.
Yeah.
The videos are really cool. Aside from the fact that the actual songs are, they do have a. I mean, not to be corny, we're all grown here, folks, but they have a personal vibe. You can, and maybe it's weird because I read that thing about it coming from his childhood before I listened to the tracks.
Right.
So I kind of had that in my brain as I'm going into it, but it definitely kind of gave off that vibe of, the way that I grew up in Americana. And it had, there was one song that was You and Me Selling Weed, I think it's called. It's a very pretty song, but it's not funny other than the title, really. Because some of their songs are just funny, but it was not that. They seem very personal.
Kazoo song.
There's one called Mom, I'm Taking LSD or something.
There's one called Mom Don't Cry or something like that, and I skipped past it. I'm like, I don't want to hear that. That seems sad, and I'm not really into sad music at all. Except for, black metal. I guess that's sad for some people. For me, it's not. That's kind of happy music. More about that later. Stay tuned. Dude, for Dig of the Week this week, I got some record albums. Was fortunate enough to meet up with a Grown Man Record Night viewer. The Zonk Man goes by Nev said in the chat here on Friday nights. Met up with him at a great record store. My sleeper pick of a record store for this area, Soul Relief. You won't find the latest, latest metal records or Cardi B or
Right.
none of that. None of the reissues stuff that comes. No, it's all used records. It's a real throwback. Like if you're into like psych rock, prog, jazz, funk, but it's all like 60s, 70s, 80s, some 90s. I guess that's old now too. That's weird to say that, but you won't find new reissues there. But the stuff you do find is like bonkers and good prices. He knows what the shit he's got too. I mean, he's not just stupid. He's just a nice guy with good prices, legit prices on things that you've probably been looking for a while. That's almost every time I've been there. So I always go like, man, I've been looking for this for a while, and there it is. And it's not $30; it's like $10.
Right.
You know what I mean? So anyway, some of that coming up for Dig of the Week, but it was very cool to meet up with the Zonk Man, hang out for a little bit, wear our masks, get in there, talk some music with the owner Harley, who's a super cool guy. Love to get Harley on the show sometime. He's just a cool guy to hang out with. So anyway, that's coming up.
Is his last name Davidson?
No, it's not Davidson, Jay.
Pretty cool.
The other big thing this is kind of my pick of. Oftentimes there's stuff that I'll mention on the show that I think other people that watch the show would enjoy or like or be interested in the fact that this Miles Davis box set is coming out soon, and
Right.
whatever, stuff like that. It may not be something I'm going to do, but I think it's worth mentioning for folks that hang out with us. This is a band. A few times a year, this is one of those bands I'm going to tell you, go look up this record and play it. It came out today, a brand new record from Rod Neasy Records, who's my favorite label. Got a little sticker down here, downtown right there, boink, all the way down. But there's Zeke the Vinyl Geek posted the first record, and I was already familiar with him, and I was like, oh shit, he actually bought that. It's got like a motorcycle guy on the cover. It looks like a motorcycle movie from the 60s. And this new record, it even says the original motion picture soundtrack, Divine Filth. Well, that's all made up.
Right.
This is the second. They've done 2 records. This is the second one. It's a soundtrack to the fictional bike exploitation flick that never was Divine Filth. Bike exploitation, so like
I got you.
motorcycle movies. Drawing inspiration from instrumental rock, proto metal, punk, and funk. The band embalms the listener in their sonic world of decay, groove, and debauchery. What a line that is. Surfing the line between Motorhead, The Cramps, and Dick Dale. Let me go back here, folks. Surfing the line between Motorhead, The Cramps, and Dick Dale. Think about that combination for just a second. Blends the powers and riff-fueled compositions. And it's the soundtrack for this movie it's like a B movie that never existed. And I found this kind of synopsis for. It's like the backstory. If you're writing a treatment for a screenplay
right.
or something, this is like the backstory of the B movie. You ready for it?
Yes.
Let me do it I gotta do it in a tight shot. All right. It's 1982. Spruce City is run down. The crime rate is up, and so is drug use. A new kind of kick has hit the streets, and it ain't pretty. DTA, a powerful and highly addictive hallucinogenic drug. It's transforming its loyal citizens into undead trash. Its users experience an indescribable high, but it leaves them rotting away within days, craving the human flesh. No one knows who is dealing the new potent drug, but rumors has it that it's the motorcycle cult, the Death Wheelers. They're behind the concoction. Could this be the end of civilization as we know it? What is motivating this group of psychotic individuals? Is Steve taking a piss right now?
When does that?
You be the judge.
When does that Miles Davis biopic starring Don Cheadle come out?
I don't know.
I'm serious.
October 4th. I don't know. Well, I don't know. I don't know dates off the top of my head. Yeah, blaxploitation like Hellride. Yeah, Hellride or Devil's Devil's Angels. Devil's Angels is one. Joe Namath was in one. The
I remember that.
football
It's a
player.
made-for-TV movie, wasn't
You
it?
guys into football? I appreciate that. Hey, thank you, Corey. I take pride in my narration. I do some voiceover work. I'm on the local television around here.
You go watch that football game last night?
But they don't know I do this on the side. Or they'd probably I'd get blacklisted. CC and Company, there's a good one. Yeah. Mr. Bizarro and Vance, they're going to both know those motorcycle movies as good as anybody.
Yeah.
Steve just took a long piss.
He's old.
He's an older gentleman. That was a long piss, Steve.
Prostate.
What's your what's the
You need anything?
you can grab another one, I guess. What do they call the number? Your PSA. Steve, what's your PSA?
PSA.
Yeah, the prostate number. 12.
Man, mine's only a 4.
Jay's weighing in at a 4. Guys, what's your PSA numbers? Chat? I'm curious. Let's get into... I'll tell you what, we're going to do some marbles. Everybody hang tight. You want to do what we played and then go to marbles? Or we want to do marbles right now?
Let's go do marbles.
Let's do marbles. Steve says marbles. Oh, a nice crisp lime, Jay.
What?
I mean, Steve.
Do a shot.
Yeah, we get some marbles going first here now. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh my God!
You think the birthday boy will win?
I mean, if things run true to like what they should be, birthday boy could win. So we'll take this moment here. If you guys look at the tracks over here, you can do exclamation point play. I'm sorry, no. Exclamation point vote and a number to vote for a track. You see these tracks floating up here. If something really trips your fancy about these tracks, I got a fresh cut today, by the way. Fiance hooked it up. Look at that. I tell you, it's hard work looking this good, Steve, but
Are we playing play yet?
It really ain't.
Exclamation point play.
Well, hold
Are
up.
we doing that now?
Everybody's going for the play, so I'm going to go for Wizard of Video Games. Vote 50. My man. So we're doing 50. That's the first one I saw. WOVG.
I think people entered too soon.
Yeah, okay, hang on. Hang on.
I have to reconnect the chat. What's going on here?
You refresh it, Steve. You don't worry about it. What's happening? Let's do. I'm gonna do Wizard of Video. What is it? You said 50. There's not. Oh, there it is. Buckshot. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. Boom.
Can't get in.
Huh?
Hold on.
Refresh that. Drag that down.
There.
Nope, wrong. What's that flaming lips? Where are you at? Are you on YouTube?
No.
Exclamation point play. Whoa, what is this up here? Scotty Strychnine at 115? Does he own the record for this track? Look at the top right of the screen, folks. I think Scotty Strychnine holds the record for this track. Or right under it. Well,
Who's Jay Loretta?
I don't know that.
That's a big difference in numbers. There.
Exclamation point play. Exclamation point play. Exclamation point play to get in this game. Folks, please. Exclamation point play. Got 9 folks signed up. We're getting ready to get in here. Man. Baby. No. It's all controlled by RNG, man. Random number generator.
It's all controlled by RNG.
Steve, don't do that.
Random number generator. It's all controlled by RNG.
Steve. All right, I'm giving you 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Here we go. 10 seconds. Good luck.
Exclamation point JFC.
That needs to be triggering something. All right,
Right.
here we go, folks. Here we go. Slow off the top. Everybody taking their time, jockeying for position right off the top. But Steve Figure jumped out to an early lead.
Nope. I'm already.
Oh, but this is a very dynamic track. Corey
Columbus.
making big
Drum and
moves
record
here.
night.
But look at record night. Oh, baby.
Cheater.
What we like to see. That's what we like to see right there. Solid, straight, defiled runs. Look at that. Look at that.
Defiled runs.
What a run. Sharp in the corners. Look at this corner plays. Oh my God.
Look at this
Get out of here, Michael Cron. You don't belong. You don't belong on my track, baby.
Get out of here, Michael Cron.
Trim Tight coming in third right there. We got a nice little we got a nice little group right here.
Trim Tie coming in
Definitely
third
what I
right
would
there.
call an A group, Steve. I mean, but
Definitely what I would call
record night pulling out. Nice jump. Who's got the jump? Oh,
Stuck it.
oh, stuck it. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord.
Is that the finish? I can't tell. Change the camera. Can you do it?
I think that's yeah, because you stick to the
Oh!
Look at that. Look at that. I may be taking over Vance for the champ. Vance has won a bunch of these, but I think I've won more than him. Let's see the full results here. Let's get it. Oh, Corey coming in second. Nice job, Corey. Wizard of Video Games, Michael Cron, Trim Tight. There we go.
Wow. Our birthday boy came in last.
Now, I'll tell you what my dad told me right after he had a stroke. Not to bring the mood down or anything. Nobody ever said life was going to be fair. I've kind of taken that with me for a little bit. I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
fair enough. Fair enough. But anyway, good times. Maybe we'll do another one. I don't know. We won't have another game. Maybe we'll do another one. But for now, we should get into what we played. Boom. Nice little stack of record albums we played tonight. Diverse, I'll say, Steve. Wouldn't you say
I
diverse?
thought we were going to do a shot.
We can do a shot. I can show records and do a shot at the same time. I don't know if you've seen me perform. I'm pretty good at multitasking.
That's what she said.
Oh. Who said? That girl don't know nothing. She can't even talk. How could she possibly identify me? You guys ever? No. I was getting ready to do a joke, and it's just a little.
Nah.
There's a school for the blind and the deaf in Raleigh, and we were in college. What we got here, Steve?
Don Russ.
A little pack of Donners, a little 88 Donners pack we opened not too long ago.
Puzzle and cards.
I love the way those feel. You just poured that all over me. I think that's a tooth. All right. Is Jay doing one too?
I don't know where Jay is.
All right. I mean, if not, he can.
Let's wait for Jay to get back in here
Yeah.
with his fireball.
Because he
Fireball.
if he doesn't want to, he could come get in my pocket, I guess. There's lots of rooms for Jay to get my spend any CTI goodies or. This was something. This is crazy. It's my favorite. I mean, we mentioned this last week. I think, possibly, my favorite Hank Williams Senior track. And you guys ever do this?
We talked about it.
You love a song or an album specifically so much that the first time you saw it, maybe it didn't even, because I didn't even buy this like this. I bought this record like this. Boom. It was in Goodwill like this. No sleeve, no nothing. I should have already
Looks
put
like
it.
it's in good shape, though.
It's okay.
I mean, yeah, for being like that.
This is called the Hank Williams Treasury.
25.
A Columbia musical treasury.
It's a different one.
But it's got the song. Where's it at? Did I pull the wrong one?
It's not on. It's not on my compilation.
Oh yeah. On side 2 of this, Long Gone Lonesome Blues, which is my favorite Hank Williams track ever. And it's not on your normal Hank Williams compilations for whatever reason. I can never find this frickin' thing anywhere. I don't know why. But anyway, I found that one. Does it have Mansion on the Hill? Let's see. Yep. That's side 1, track 1, Mansion on the Hill, actually. Boom. But I don't know. I wonder if anybody else is like, man, I've been looking for, I don't know,
Hey, Jay.
Nantucket Sleigh Ride, and I never see it. And then you pull it out, and first time you buy it, it's like in something without a sleeve. What's something you bought without a sleeve? Let's simplify the question. What's something you found and been proud to pick up without a sleeve? I've got a few of those.
Jay, get the fireball.
Get you a fireball, Jack.
We're gonna do a shot.
Jay's throwing things around.
Who are we doing a shot for?
Richard Henney. Let's do a shot for Richard Henney.
We can do for all of our birthday
9/11.
folks.
And
troops.
the fiance, she had a birthday a couple days ago. So we got fiance, Metal Theologian, Lindsay
Jack,
T,
and Jack.
Jack. So yeah, we'll do it that way. Well, we already poured one of these, Jay.
No, yeah.
What are you doing?
You're
We're doing
it.
tequila. You're doing that.
Oh.
Anyway, I'll keep going.
So let's do it. Here you go.
This was a record.
Score, brother.
Skål. Actually, I feel like I should say, when I say skull, I feel like I should say it like with a deeper voice. Skål.
Skål, brother.
Bruder. Skål, Bruder.
I think that's German.
You're right.
Meine
A little off
Bruder.
the mark.
Meine Bruder. Wo ist der Hund? Wo ist der Hund? Das ist hier. Found this in Goodwill. Come to find it, it was crispy. It had this Blake sleeve, like with the flap. This is like a new release, and I'm like, what the shit is going on here? Heads on sticks. Phantasm in Tutu. I'm like, what the shit is this? Looked it up. It says Grip Tapes 2013, and I believe it was turned out to be a Raleigh, North Carolina band, and we're in the Piedmont Triad in North Carolina, so it's about an hour away. So it's like some kind of indie band from Raleigh. To me, they reminded me
Is
of
Desmond Tutu in the band?
This reminded me of Flamin' Lips,
Really?
or maybe what's the Australian guys?
King Gizzard.
No.
The Bee Gees?
Tame Impala.
Man at work.
Tame Impala.
The Bee Gees.
Wizard of Video Games
Ragnarok.
picked up Abbey Road sleeveless, and it wasn't effed up. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got like a Beatles album.
I've done that a
Rarities,
bunch.
maybe.
Especially, probably like most people, especially early on in collecting.
And I've got a.
I'd pick up
I've
anything.
got Thriller, I think. The 25th anniversary Thriller.
I've got some records
But
like
not both. It's like a double album. I only have one of them.
right.
and
Yeah,
it's
I've got
like,
some of that.
you
Too.
know.
Oh, that's something else. That's another question. Maybe we'll do some other time. Like, what's a double LP that you bought that's missing a record? I've got a few of those. Some people watching this are going like, "Holy shit, dude! None, zero. What are you even talking
Or what?
about?"
Or how about here's a
Never.
good question. What album do you have that has a cover on it? You thought you were getting that album, and there was another album.
I've got a
inside
good one.
there.
I've got a real good one.
I've got
for
2 or
that.
3 of those.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay, I pulled this record album out. It's the first John Coltrane I ever heard back in the day when I was a kid. My favorite things, and the first album I ever bought from Coltrane on cassette back in the 80s when I was a little fat fuck redneck kid. This is on this what's that spinny thing say?
What? It's
Atlantic.
no.
It's a reissue. I know it's not. It's not the. It's Atlantic,
Yeah, that's Atlanta.
but it's that's the first. Motorhead, No Remorse, No Jacket. Were you comfortable with that, Vance? Or did it make you? Or were you like already a collector, so it was like a weird thing? Speaking of something heavy, man, and that Motorhead vibe, Neo kind of stuff. This is the original High on Fire record. Came out in what 2000? Yeah, 2000. This is on purple vinyl, released on Southern Lord. I bought this reissue when it was on sale a few years ago now. And of course, Matt Pike from Sleep. It is absolutely such a kick-ass record. I always said if I was gonna,
So heavy.
yeah, GD right it is. If I was coming out to fight somebody like on a stage, and I needed to get like amped up, and I'm walking down the ramp, play me some High on Fire. Wrap my knuckles in barbed wire, play some High on Fire, and just straight up look the fuck out. Is all I'm saying.
Master
It's-
of fists.
That what's it? 10,000 something.
10 million. What? No, 10.10 thousand years. What the
Yeah,
fuck is
that
that?
song. Oh my god, man.
10.10 thousand years.
Steve Vai, Passion and Warfare, no cover. Ah, LA Guns, Cocked and Loaded. Oh my god. I used to listen to LA Guns, Cocked and Loaded, Corey. I had it on a dubbed cassette and had it in my Walkman when I was like 12 years old. I would listen to that while I was mowing the yard. I loved LA Guns. And actually, my band played with, what's his name? Tracy Guns, Tracy Gunn?
Tracy Guns, LA Guns.
Yeah, we played with some band he did or some version of LA Guns. They were kind of like Iron Maiden, where people like hoard out the name to tour around with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember we played with some iteration of LA Guns at some bullshit redneck club. But anyway,
You played with an
yeah, I love it.
iteration of Slayer too at some point. didn't
We played with the real Slayer,
I
Jay,
know.
before Jeff Hanneman
I
died.
know.
Come on, don't give me grief on it. Don't grief me out over here. This is when Steve showed up, and I said, "Hey, Steve, we've not played a funk record album this evening. Maybe you want to put something on." Steve pulled this guy out.
Yep.
Tell me about it. The whole thing about it. Year? What's the year?
That
Is it? My label?
is their debut. That's Commodore's
Favorite
debut
song?
album. What? Machine Gun.
I don't have this.
I think Barry Gordy named it that because he liked the sound of the clavinet. He said it sounded like a machine gun.
What was his Last Dragon present, or Barry Gordy's The Last
you?
Dragon?
Barry Bam Bam
I don't know.
Gordy.
You are the last dragon.
Sorry.
You've never seen Barry Gordy's The Last Dragon?
No.
Show enough.
Great album though. It's
It's funky.
funky all the way through. I mean,
Oh,
it's one of their better albums, I think.
yeah. Was that like first?
Yeah, this is their first 74.
Very first.
74.
Wow.
Well, their first album went until 70.
Vance had got a bunch of records for free. Was stoked that Thin Lizzy, Bad Reputations was in it. Fucker had a Blondie record. Oh, in the sleeve. Oh, the old switcheroo. I like Blondie, but that is a bad switcheroo.
I'd rather have Thin Lizzy.
Oh, wait. Restream says, congratulations, you've received 100 messages today with Restream chat. I was gonna pop the thing. Oh.
What does that mean?
Bruce Leroy was my hero. You damn right. Wizard Wand.
Is that the redneck?
I'm sorry, not Wizard Wand. Wizard of video games.
Bruce
There's a
Leroy.
Wizard Wand. This was for Lindsay T, the birthday girl. She wanted to hear some Tool. I'm always obliged to do that. So I
Actually,
played
she
this-
wanted to hear.
some System of a Down,
System
which I
of a
don't
Down.
own on vinyl, but I do own Tool, which she said she's a big Danny Carey fan, Tool fan. Lateralis, the picture disc, which we really enjoy playing here on the program. Not played it in a little while,
Is
so
that a
we're
picture disc or is that a standard issue?
no, it would be considered a picture disc. It sounded Corey exactly. Now let me tell you, it sounds better than a lot of picture disc in general. But considering that I bought this brand new and it was like $40, I was super stoked to pick it up. Any quiet part on the record, it's nonsense. It's funny because I mean, Tool selling like
Check your
bootleg,
setup.
like bootleg stuff of albums that are not on vinyl for $60. I mean, no, Tool's not doing that.
No.
But let me reiterate.
Let's clarify.
Yeah, let's clarify. Tool's not doing that. But go listen to the CD or the digital files. Why would you? I don't know. I don't need bootlegs of things like that. Me personally. Anyway. Oh wait, what happened to? Oh yeah, Steve pulled this record album out.
What was that?
Dreams.
Oh yeah.
Tell me about this record.
He
Steve.
said, "Hey, Jazz." I'm like, "Well, I got this fusion. This is Dreams, which is the Brecker brothers. If you know the Brecker brothers, who play sax and trumpet,
Right.
along with Billy Cobham and some other folks. I don't know who the other folks are, but it's a pretty cool record."
It really is.
You said it sounds. At one point, we were listening. It sounded a little like Santana.
It got the cut cover, promo copy, little radio station thing. Looks like it.
Yeah.
Anyway, good record.
70.
I enjoy that record.
What year is it? 72 or 74? I can't remember.
Jay had a request for one song. It's a song that made me go crazy when I was a little kid. It's from Montrose's Paper Money, which what's the second record, Jay? I Got the Fire, Whew, baby. Let me tell you, when I was a little gentleman, I was a little banana on the vine. My daddy would play I Got the Fire, and I would lose my fucking shit.
What was it? We'll be right back. Everything all right?
Everything all right?
Okay. Okay. So you were saying?
And away we go.
What are we talking about?
Nothing. Montrose.
Montrose.
Your dad, you were turning shit over.
Oh yeah, my daddy would play that, and I'd go nuts about it.
Yeah.
You played this record album, Steve.
Yeah.
Heart.
Heart greatest hits.
This is a reissue, or this?
No.
When did this come out?
It's like from 70.
Oh, so it's that early Heart.
Yeah. It's before they got shitty.
Come on.
Before they got shit.
I think it's 1980 maybe, but it's got some good stuff on it.
1980, yeah.
I believe this isn't the original. I had this record years and years and years ago, but got rid of it for at one point. But decided I really liked it, so I found it again and picked it up. But yeah, it's a good. And the reason I brought this is I brought a bunch of
Because of 9/11.
No, because last
Okay.
week we were doing compilations.
Oh yeah.
And I got a bag full of compilations, and I brought the stuff I didn't show last week, and this happened to be one of them. I mean, greatest hits albums are because you were doing like compilations,
Various artists.
I was given the task of doing singular artist
Right.
compilations. So basically, that's a greatest hits album for most compilations.
Sure. Then somebody said something about Fatback, and I was like, oh, boom, let's play some Fatback Band. Raising Hell. What is this from? 75 on Pollitter. Whew. This record smokes, man. Played side A, and it was funky all the way through, which we love here on the program. Not a secret. Funk records are notorious for having.
We're gonna make it through this show.
Notorious for having at least one, if not two, like slow jams per side. Side A of this, smoker. Last track was a little ECM.
Well, you know, the funk album was made for a few things. One would be to kind of be getting it on at some point.
Partying and getting it on.
At some point, they want to get it on, so it's like
Both
put
partying
down the
and
slow
getting on.
jam.
Yeah. Both. For sure. And then you pulled this one out, Steve, which I always enjoy hearing your variety.
Bill Curtis was in the band.
Oh, BC.
What you got?
Steve pulled this. I'm always stoked to hear. I never remember any of the King Gizzard records that Steve has.
Yeah.
He has like a bazillion of them, and every time he plays one that I'm not familiar, I don't remember from the last
I've
time.
actually
I love
not listened to this one very often.
Oh.
Was glad to bring it along. It's like their third album, I think, from
Okay.
2013. Flightless Records. I think this is the 2018
How long have you had it?
reissue. I probably bought it in 2018 when it came out.
Okay. So in your mix of in the middle, kind of in
Pretty
the middle
early
of when you got
yeah,
it,
Yeah,
when you started getting
Float
into
Along, Fill Your Lungs is the name of it. So it's
it, apricots.
like I said, it's their third album.
I wanted to kind of finish. Well, we didn't end up finishing off, but I wanted some heavy stuff to finish off with. Some Monolord, Empress Rising. This is the first Monolord record on Rod and Easy Records. Picked it up at the show when me and the fiance saw him in Asheville, North Carolina. And what a banging ass show! What a banging ass band! On some nice, crispy, like orange vinyl, and even better, I picked it up for like probably internet prices. At the show, and I always feel better about doing my deed like at the show.
Well, you're eliminating a lot of.
Well, you know this is going to if nothing else, this is going to the gas tank. If they can't do nothing else, this shit's going in their gas tank. It's going in their McDonald's dollar menu order as they're out here on the road doing their thing. And God bless them. That's what it's all about. So anyway, that's kick-ass record, heavy, whoo, baby. That record is heavy. Monolord really thicks it out, lays it down. Cool gatefold. Look at that. If you're into thick, tuned down, slow, melodic stuff, Monolord, you cannot go wrong. That's from quite a while ago. And then we really actually did finish it up with the Steve pulled out the Doors. Weird Scenes Inside the Gold Mine.
Yeah, I wanted to play this because it was Jack's birthday, and there's an interesting story. I think we drove up to see some friends in Coweta County, Georgia, which is on the southwestern side of Atlanta. And they're like, hey, let's go to Athens. We go to Athens, and the first thing the guy's like, hey, let's get some acid. So we get some acid. And let's go to the Uptown Lounge. So we go to the Uptown Lounge thinking it's going to be a really killer show. We're going to trip, and we'd already dropped, so it was time for that to
acid bar
to kind of kick in.
You guys into acid bars?
And
or
what happened was we go in there not even knowing who's playing. We just wanted to be there.
Yeah.
It was an Indigo Girls show.
Oh, really?
Which I got nothing against Indigo Girls. Don't get me wrong,
Sure.
but it was like,
I mean, who does?
What? So
I guess you didn't have to worry about scoring at that point.
we ended up going to a friend's house to kind of crash, but Jack decided he was having a bad trip and needed to kind of just like get to a level, and so we ended up like laying on in the floor of the van and listening to Weird Scenes Inside the Gold Mine all night, basically. So I kind of brought
Oh,
him.
yeah.
I brought him out of his bad.
Oh yeah, he was
trip.
having a bad time.
But this is a really, speaking of compilations, this is with the artist. Now this is not a greatest hits album by any means,
No,
but it is a killer compilation of the
Sure.
Doors
Sure.
from 1972.
I don't own that actually.
No, you don't. I highly recommend it.
Is there stuff on there that's not on other albums?
No,
Not to put you on the spot.
no, I don't think so.
Okay.
Those aren't rarities and things like that. But it's
Okay.
a well done. In my opinion, the Moody Blues. This is the Moody Blues is probably one of the greatest compilations of that nature. That sounds like an album. Basically, it's so well mixed. I would put this one right behind that in terms of a well mixed compilation.
Roger that. So we can go if you want to. We can just go right into dig of the week.
Okay, I only got one.
Right, dude. I mean, I was on vacation, so I did a little digging this week.
Well, good for you.
And actually, I'm doing. I'm breaking mine up, and I got enough digs for next week. And I got 7 or 8 tonight.
Wow.
Brand new, fresh.
Really? You gonna do that many?
Yeah, I'm gonna do. Yeah.
Woo!
Brand new, fresh. Because I haven't done that in a while.
Well, let me do mine. I'm gonna get it out of the way.
I haven't just, like-
mine's nothing really. It's
I haven't just like blasted through some like serious digs in a while, but I took a week's vacation. I didn't go to the beach or like go out to eat to some stupid places a whole bunch or like spend a bunch of money on whatever. Like I was just fucking chilling. You know what I mean? So I took that money and kind of put it to some records that made me happy to purchase. And so you guys are going to stay tuned and check these out.
camera, am I?
Yeah, your butt is your butthole. I want some nicotine. Jay, would you hand me my snooze? Will you hand me a can of snooze? Kind of want a snooze.
I'll just do my one.
Where's your snooze?
Refrigerator. In the
I went
shelf
to
in the door?
Earshot, and like I said, I saw that Flaming Lips. Didn't buy it, but I did come across it. I had it on cassette when I was back in. I did the Columbia 12 cassette tapes for $1,
Oh yeah.
and I got like a number of things. But this was one thing I got was the Who's Face Dances. I think do you have this?
You're playing frisbee?
You might have this. This is
No,
I think.
I don't.
I mean, the Who's earlier stuff is certainly better, but
Oh, come on,
of the
Steve.
Kenny Jones era, I think this is one of my favorites of that
Dude,
time.
let me tell you, Dr. Snooze. You guys into snooze?
And it's still in its original shrink wrap too.
Look
And
at
apparently,
that.
there's a poster in here. I'm just discovering. Whatever.
Dude, let me tell you. Imminent Front is one of the best Who songs. Period.
Oh, it's the album cover is what it is.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Check it out.
Do you like that song though?
Oh, I love Imminent Front. It's a put on.
That's what I'm saying. People shit on that because it's post Keith Moon. But I love that.
Yeah. It reminds me. It's kind of in that same vein as Baba O'Reilly with that kind of trippy,
Vein. Look,
keyboardy
Got
thing
some General
going on.
Snooze going on.
Or
Look
is it
at
Baba O'Reilly?
look at this. Look at this setup.
No, it's not Baba O'Reilly.
I'm showing
thinking-
the star formation, Steve. I'm gonna highlight it. That's what a snooze looks like.
when you first open it, like a
Crispy.
Nautilus.
Crispy.
Talk about fractal art. What are you talking about there?
Brah. Don't get me going, brah. You want a fresh snooze, Steve?
Sure, I'll put it right next to my old one.
That's still been in there since I gave you one that last one?
I took it out and put it back in.
Okay. You guys into snooze? Let's get into it.
You gotta. It's like a pillow. You gotta fluff it.
Empress Rising. It's Hard is my favorite Kenny Jones Who.
It's hard. Yeah, that actually was there too. I think.
But I like that stuff.
But this one, like I said, I had the cassette. It kind of is a special place in my heart. You better, you bet.
I always said like Keith Moon was one of my like musical spirit
And I
animals.
like Another Tricky Day. That's a really cool
But
song.
I still like the stuff past Keith Moon. I mean, it's
No.
definitely.
I mean, Kenny Jones came in there. It's not going to like be Keith Moon, so they kind of went their own different direction at that point.
Yeah. Well, here on the program, I'm not always the best with memory in terms of what we've covered and done in the program in the past. And so, in trying to be a nice gentleman, I thought I was going to pass along some great VCLT this evening.
Really?
Because I knew it was a record album Steve really liked.
Oh.
And I've heard him mention it, how much he likes this record before. And it was pretty cheap, so I was like, bet. That's no problem. The only problem is Steve actually brought the record tonight
And
played the record tonight.
Do you have this? Do you have this?
I do. This
Okay.
is
Well, put it in. Give it to Aaron.
yeah.
It's a great record.
Either the kid or Jay or Aaron's gonna get this record, and we'll do a little raffle to see who gets it. Who's
You say wrestle or raffle?
He said rapple.
Raffle.
We'll wrestle for it. But it was in what we played. This was $3 though.
Okay.
I got my copy from VCLT from John Tambroni. That's how I know about this band, and it's such a smoker record, and it just absolutely out of the world bonkers
It's
that
really
you
good.
brought this record tonight and played it.
It's so funny too because I was like, I'm gonna grab one jazz record. What is it gonna be? What is it gonna be? What's it gonna be? That Dreams album's cool.
And when I pulled that out, I saw that in the stack, and I'm like, oh yeah, Dreams, baby. And I'm like, oh, it's wait, that's the one I've got. I was like, but it's $3, so I could get it for somebody. It's like,
Sure.
well, Steve needs that one because he likes that record.
Yeah.
Then I saw you put it on the turntable, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? That was from Hippo. Now these next several are from when me and the Zong went.
No, Mac ain't.
When me and the Zonk Man went to Soul Relief Records,
Yeah.
and did a little dig, and this was. Whew. I've got several of these. Cameraman had a couple of these, and I know this cat. I was like, I'm looking for some jazz, but I'm looking for some funky jazz. I want some jazz that's gonna like, whoa. Here comes the party.
Right.
You feel it, and here it comes. And this is, I knew this to be just something to try. It was actually on the outside of the stack, and when I saw it, it's like, I know I need to trust my instincts here. Groove Holmes American Pie.
What?
Groove Merchant. Got a few Groove Holmes records around here.
Do you?
Yeah. And
What's he play?
he's an organist. But this
Like
this
a Hammond?
lineup,
Like a Hammond?
even Harley was like, man, this lineup, what's going on with this lineup? Musician, Richard Groove Holmes on organ, Kawhi J. Orbra on congos, bongos, Gerald Hubbard on guitar, who is a bonkers guitar player, Jerry Jemmett on bass, Larry Willis on
Jerry.
electric piano.
Jerry Jam.
They
Gotta
don't
have
list.
Jerry
They don't
in there.
list the drummer on this, which is weird. And he was like, "Is there no drummer on this?" And we
Guy
sat
on
there and listened
You
to
said
it.
there's a guy on bongos.
Yeah, but no, I mean like straight up drum
on a kit.
on a kit. But he's on. There's a kit on here. This thing smokes, man. It's so good. And let me see
It's
what
a
I
cool
got.
name, Groove Holmes.
Oh, of course. Trying to find a had a little Groove Holmes little thing in here. Oh yeah, it's the recorded in '72. That's all I got on the Groove Merchant. We covered that. Anyway, in that same little dig, I also picked up, which I can only assume this is a
Sonny Lester did the liner notes here.
such a great record, man.
Produced by Sonny Lester.
Check out this. It's, man, the musicianship on this is second to none, and it's just so freaking good. It was $8. I mean, not to be crass. It's not a $30 jazz record. You know what I mean? It's a $8 guy, or at least at Harley's, it was an $8 guy. He knows what the hell he's got too. So, in that same dig, I also picked up. I've been looking for some of this because I know these guys to be in the conversation. I'm a big stoner doom, 70s hard rock resurgence kind of guy, and all those guys always mention it, Mountain.
Yeah.
They mention Grand Funk.
Yeah.
They mention ZZ Top.
Yeah.
They mention these guys, which I had none of. Captain Beyond.
Oh yeah. Hey, you got how much you pay for that?
$8.
That's going for a lot more.
I
at
know.
Underdog.
Hush
I,
up.
I keep coming across
Hush
that.
up on it now.
I have a Captain Beyond, but I don't have that one. That's the one I
It's
was.
the first one, right?
That's the one I wanted.
It's self-titled.
Yeah.
I've seen this, I think, at another record shop for
At
20,
Underdog.
20 $30 bucks.
At Underdog.
And this one, it's not perfect. Don't get me wrong, but it's not. Look at it now. Look there. Look at here now.
Okay.
I mean, there's some. It's got. Well,
I think
yeah.
Jonathan would probably price it like that.
But $8 to get into the Captain Beyond game.
That's a good one, I think.
I've been looking for Captain Beyond for a long
I
time.
wanna
Any
hear
of
that.
it that's not $30, you know. And
Yeah, I have Sufficiently Breathless.
stoked to have picked that up. That was one of the first digs I picked up there, and I was really, really stoked to pick that up.
Is it on Capricorn?
What is it?
It said this album is dedicated to the memory of Dwayne Allman.
Whoa.
What's with all the sideways?
Oh, it's
shit?
sideways, baby. Get into it, Steve.
Top loading. Yeah, it's Capricorn. Yeah, I want to hear this and borrow it.
I'm going to jump to a few records. I'm going to finish up with one the big one I got from our dig with Zonk Man. But I got a few I picked up today when I went to Hippo Records in Greensboro. Patrick over at Hippo, another good friend of the program. I've been dealing with Patrick for a really long time. Very, got a huge metal section over there, huge punk section.
He's a cool guy.
Cool guy.
He keeps a ton of Porcupine Tree in stock, and you know he's a huge Steven Wilson fan.
Me and the fiance ran into Patrick and his girl and some people at the Tool show that got canceled. That the car got all messed up, whatever.
Oh yeah.
Aaron Griffin fell on the couch. Look, catch up, Aaron. Let's go.
Aaron got him a killer stream. One of those.
I saw that. Aaron's been doing some
what's it
live
called?
streaming.
What's that thing? It's like
Sling
it's
box.
like a sling box.
Yeah. This is the only brand new record I picked up this
If I'm
week.
not mistaken, it's like $1,000.
Come on, Steve. That's crass. You're being crass. Your shirt's pulled down real low. You're being crass about it.
Can't see my balls.
The only brand new record I picked up this week. Speaking of being crass, Vacation Week. So over the course of 2 digs, spent about $100.
You should put the logo here.
About $100. You can put the logo down there.
Put the logo here.
Let me go.
Put it right here.
Boom.
Put it right
The
here.
bug logo,
Right here.
just to cover up.
Thank you.
Just to cover up. just in case. I used to play baseball with him, just in case. True story. I really did. I played baseball.
I don't care if my nuts are hanging out.
Now, I played baseball with a guy named Justin Case.
Did you really?
Yes. But anyhow, one of my favorite bands from the past few years, Big Business. You guys know this. Played Big Business a lot on the show. This is actually their first EP they released back in 2005 called Head for the Shallow. I knew it was something shallow.
This is the new one you bought?
Brand new. It's got a download code, all
Head
that
for the
jazz.
Shallow, yeah.
Big Business is a 2-piece, bass and drums, and oh my god, the sound that we saw these guys open up for Sleep in Charlotte, and the sound is just, they're so loud, so gnarly. If you've never listened to Big Business, you like heavy music, you are missing out, dude. They're so freaking good, man. I like a lot of the newer stuff. They've become a little more polished, a little more refined, but that's something I've been missing. That probably gets me into like four Big Business records, I think. So I'm pretty stoked for that. So this was at Hippo as well. Big fan of this band. Stoked to pick this up used. Yob. Man, I love Yob.
I know you do.
Yeah, I've got 2 other Yob records. This one here is sorry, I missed. Did I not have it on here? Anyway,
Yeah.
this is 2011, so it's the one that came out before Clearing a Path to Ascend, which I have on that beer yellow vinyl.
Mm-hmm.
It's the one that came out before this. And I've got the most recent Yob record, and I'm so stoked to pick this up. Double LP, super heavy. Like each track, there's like 4 tracks, but it's like 55 minutes long. If that kind of tells you where we're at with this. Mike Scheidt and Yob does a tremendous job.
See Mike Scheidt.
Scheidt, yeah, he does this. He plays a baritone guitar. It's tuned way down. Very heavy. It's got screaming at times, but I don't know about this record. But some of the other, definitely melodic. So I'm really interested to see where this record goes. Not as familiar with some of the other records, especially the ones that I own, obviously. Now here's something, man. I was really stoked to pick this up. I'm pretty selective when it comes to black metal, and I know this is fairly controversial. This is Burzum.
Oh.
It's my second Burzum record I've ever picked up.
You gonna go out and burn a church down?
Well, the reason this is my favorite one. I've never seen this used. It was like $15. So let me just tell you. Hold this guy up.
I have a feeling there's a gatefold.
Philosophem. This is on the Back in Black reissue, which came from like 2008.
Oh, it's just the lyrics.
Recorded in March '93. It was the last recording before Varg was sentenced to prison in '94. Wasn't released until '96.
I'm afraid to read these lyrics because they're in. First of all, they're in another language.
It's noted for its experimental sound when compared to most second wave black metal stuff. It had a lot of like ambient kind of elements to black metal here. And what I know this record from, first and foremost, is there's a track on this record in the film Gummo. And it is absolutely bonkers. Like, it's the most unsettling. Next to Aphex Twins, number 19, and some of the stuff on Selected Ambient Works, Volume 2, one of the more unsettling ambient tracks ever written. Absolutely. This record is... it's sketchy. I mean, the way it feels is fucking sketchy.
Have you listened to it yet?
I know that, yeah, I know this record inside and out. But I haven't listened to this piece of vinyl, no. And I know people are like, that's the guy, he's a murderer, blah, blah, blah.
There are two natural lights in this world,
It's-
the sun and the moon.
It's so good.
The first distorts the appearance of the other, often until it is unrecognizable.
Yeah. It's creepy. It's a creepy record. And it's like that 25-minute song that's in Gummo. It just repeats. It's like that same riff that repeats. And it's so freaking gnarly, man. And I've got one more dig. And this was actually back when I was with the Zonk Man, but I held it out for my actual dig of the week. And it's something, this has been on the want list for a long time, and it's one of those, like I spoke about earlier, where I don't want to buy a $20 reissue of something. It's not something I was looking for a reissue of. I wanted a real one, or pseudo-real, you know what I mean?
I want a real one.
You may have this, I don't know. And Harley even said at Soul Relief, I kind of got off on this one. Miles Davis, Bitches Brew. It's not one I had. It was a really big hole in my collection.
That is
A lot of people say the first Fusion record. It's what really goes off the deep end. But even better, this was okay. You can see it up here in the corner. It was $20. This was in like the new arrivals, and he had one over in the
I don't have bitches, bro.
in the section for $30. And he was like, "Wait," because I said, "Which pressing is this?" Because if it's like a 2014 reissue for $20, I'd be like, "Oh yeah." 2i Columbia. So it's near the top. He calls it first press. There's all those different pressing plants. Did it come from Pittsburgh or blah blah blah? You know, I haven't really delved that far into it. It doesn't have the that Columbia reissue label, which is what his other press he had 30. He's like, wait, what's on that 30? What's on that? The one I got in the stack? He's like, I think that's second press. And I was like, $30. And he was like, and this one's 20. And he was like, huh? Yeah, that happens sometimes. An actual pseudo first press, whatever you want to call it, of Bitches Brew for $20. A little 2i Columbia. And I'm really, really stoked to pick that up, man.
Winchester, best bag.
That's a hole in the collection right there. I was super stoked to pick that up, man. Hey, let's do some marbles before we go to the break. Because Aaron's back in here. Aaron,
Whoa.
let's do it.
Whoa.
Hold up.
Amazon. It's got that first Columbia 2i label for $166.
Get out of here, Steve.
Do it, Steve.
Get out of here.
Yes, sir.
I hit random track.
We doing marbles?
I think so. Boom. Get in here. Exclamation point play. Exclamation point play. Did Jay step on another cable? What happened?
Exclamation point play.
Bitches Brew sounds like a Wu-Tang song. Ha ha ha. Exclamation point play. Let's go, folks. Get loose. Stretch out them hammies. Let's go. One more marbles, and what do we got for so to speak in Chip Chat, Steve?
I'll tell you.
Tease us ahead.
I will tease you ahead to Chip Chat for sure.
Okay.
For So to Speak, we got an interesting soda with a skateboard theme.
Skateboard.
And
say.
then for Chip Chat, we talked about a chip earlier a few weeks ago that really just blew us away with how much freaking stuff was on the chip.
Yeah.
I've got another bag of chips from the same company. We're going to see if it's also loaded with, or whether it was just a freak thing where they put too much stuff on it.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. I'm going to get rid of this wide shot because I like this shot of me better.
Yeah, Wayne Shorter, Lenny White, Chick Corea. Tons of killer. John McLaughlin.
On what? What is
Bitches
it?
Brew.
Oh, bitch. Oh, yeah. Really stoked to pick that up. Jay's name's in the upper corner. All right, you guys in? Let's go. Come on.
Curbist.
You're out. Let's go.
Wait, what does that upper corner mean?
Let's start. Oh, yeah, Curbist. He's got the high time for us, for our group. 108. Let's beat the Curbist. Here we go, folks.
Is everybody in?
Oh, it's too late.
Is everybody in?
Oh, around the horn.
Here we go.
Oh, this is the one that takes forever to go down. Everybody's jockeying for position, Steve.
You got to work your way around her hole.
Easy. Look at Wizard of Video. Although he's got a profile picture. Look at Wizard of Video Games.
Nice. I like
Dude,
the hat.
I like the hat. Look at that.
We're leaving you in the dust
Trim
this time,
tight?
son.
Michael Cron's up here. Oh, whoa.
We're leaving you in the dust.
Whoa, but looky
What the
here.
fuck?
Come on, baby.
No way.
Out in front of the pack. I'm out in front of the pack. Right over it. Don't pop up.
Aaron,
No,
Aaron,
sir.
Nope. He
No,
got,
sir.
He got caught.
No, sir. Come on. Straight shot. Oh, yeah! Look at that. Look at that move.
Holy shit.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at Aaron Griffin. That's a nice
coming
move.
around the other track.
Look at that move.
Oh, man. This is looking good. I like the way this is looking.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at Aaron Griffin.
Oh, Aaron.
That's a nice
Oh, no.
Track.
Record night off the... No, I thought I went off the board.
What? Oh, you did go off the board. You're out, baby.
Oh, no.
Who's gonna hit it? Who's gonna hit the landing?
Record night off the...
I'm trying to... So many people off the board. Zep Pearl off the board.
You're out, baby.
Metal Theologian.
Oh, nobody can hit it. Who's gonna hit the landing?
Record night off
It's up to Michael Cron.
Here comes
Oh,
Steve.
here comes Steve Fever.
Wait, Michael Cron. Michael Cron.
He got it.
Oh, Mike Cron.
Wow.
Look at this game. What
That was
is...
a crazy.
Wow.
So you didn't have to be first. You just had to hit the landing.
Wow. What a move at the end there. Man.
old-
I'm just...
Aaron says the old rip job.
Oh, man. Ripperoonie. Look at me down.
That was an interesting game.
Only 2 people finished. You and Michael Cron are the only 2 that finished. The rest of the folks got DNFs, Steve.
Wow.
Man. That's a good little game, though. I'll be honest with you. That's a good little game. All right. Let's take us a quick commercial break.
Okay.
We'll come back with a So to Speak and Chip Chat.
Sure.
Promise?
You know it.
Honest Engine? Sorry, that's inappropriate. Can't say that anymore?
Hmm.
A little sketchy.
How?
That's borderline. How? I don't know. With the computer, that's how.
HAL 9000.
Okay. All right. We'll be right back with a So to Speak and Chip Chat here on an all new live episode late in the evening of Grown Man Record Night. We appreciate you.
Reaching for the dream that spells tomorrow. Tomorrow. Well, another generation's coming on. I see America working harder every day to educate her people to live a better way. Wouldn't you like to feel another shoulder at the wheel? If you help me join the line, you pull your weight and I'll pull mine.
The United Negro College Fund has helped blacks fulfill their potential in walks of life where they couldn't walk before. And your contributions have made theirs possible.
We want to give our best, please understand.
Please understand.
We're not asking for a handout, just a hand. I see America working harder.
No one can do it alone. Please give to the United Negro College Fund. A mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Stop hurting. Start healing your sore mouth now with Campho-Phenique Gel. It concentrates on you. Concentrates full-strength medication right on your cold sore. Stops pain instantly. And puts an emollient germ-killing shield over the sore to help speed healing. For cold sores, lip sores, fever blisters.
For cuts and scrapes, too.
Campho-Phenique. It concentrates on you in liquid or gel.
Laser tag. It's harder than ever. From Worlds of Wonder.
When you drive to Wendy's and order a single, you get more beef than the Whopper or the Big Mac. At Wendy's, you never have to ask, where's the beef?
Oh.
Yeah. All right, thanks for everybody for staying with us here on Grown Man Record Night. Getting late into the evening, but we're not done yet. Got a So to Speak and Chip Chat still coming up. Right up your buddy Hoyle. Steve, please. What do you have for us for So to Speak this evening?
All right, for So to Speak, I came across a blue soda.
Oh, wow. Looks like Windex.
Really
Actually,
blue.
it's more
like
blue than
electric
Windex.
blue.
Yeah, it
Show
really
that.
is. It really is.
It's a Jones soda, which is right up my alley.
Yeah.
Being a Jones myself. Jones cane sugar soda. This is their
That's
berry.
all it says. Oh,
it's a berry lemonade, I believe.
Berry lemon.
But it's also part of their skateboarding series. And they always, the thing about Jones sodas, always have these interesting photos on their sodas. And this one has one of the skateboarders. They've teamed up with Vans Park Series, I think.
Yeah.
The company Vans, which everyone loves. So there's some skateboarder on there. Let me see what it says. This is DeVille Nunez.
Okay.
From Orange County, California, which is LA. So it's funny because Boss Man's a huge skateboarder.
Sure.
But this soda would probably put him into epileptic fits.
Oh, the blue.
He can't have the
blue number 5.
This is blue number 1.
Okay. But those blue dyes mess up the Bossman.
That is a really good soda. It's like a sweet lemonade.
Very tart, but not overly tart.
No.
It's not overly retarted.
It's not syrupy because it's cane sugar.
Good stuff. I like that.
Yeah.
I don't know what the blue doesn't come through. The taste of the blue doesn't come through.
No, it's just blue.
It's just blue. But it's a good soda.
Yeah, it is a good soda.
For having, real sugar, fairly light, considering. It is sweet, don't get me wrong. And tangy. It's sweet and tangy at the same time.
And it's got a twist on cap. You can put the cap back on.
But it's not overbearing.
That's kind of cool. I kind of like that.
Either sweetness or tartness.
Once you pop a cap, you're done, baby.
Is that your gangster rap? Once you pop a cap,
you done.
You done. Steve Fever 2020. Okay. It's a long show, so we'll get right into Chip Chat.
Okay. So, Chip Chat, my travels to Indiana, stopped off a few places and got chips along the way.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Many, like 17.
Sure you would.
A few weeks ago, we did Grippos, which is a Cincinnati chip.
That's right.
They're actually the official chip of the Cincinnati Reds.
Yeah.
We did the Grippos.
Jay, try this out.
I forget what flavor it was.
What is it?
It's a blueberry lemonade.
You'll like it. You'll like it.
Family Farm?
Jones soda. Yeah.
More like Coke?
And it was so loaded with flavoring that
ridiculous. That
we thought it was a mistake. We called them.
Yeah.
So anyway, I have another Grippos chip that I think we should try and see how it compares in terms of flavor. But this is a totally different type of chip. This is actually.
You think this is going to have as much stuff on it?
This is actually a corn chip. This is a
mystery bag.
This is like a cheese puff, but pull the bag.
We'll pull the bag.
Show the bag.
This
is most interesting. This is Grippo's barbecue cheese nibs.
Why has nobody done this before?
I think this is the most anticipated chip we've done.
Jay's really interested in.
So is this like a crunchy guy?
I'm guessing it's like a puff.
No, I don't think so.
Look at the back. Look at the back, though.
But feel them. Feel that.
No,
feels like Cheetos.
That's a puff.
You
It's a
think
Cheetos
it's
puff.
I think it's a hard Cheeto.
But we're talking barbecue.
Barbecue.
I think they're gonna be really dark.
Why don't they? Jay?
Jay thinks they're dark.
Okay, let's not.
Let's get into it.
Okay.
I think it'll be maroon.
Let's just
You open it up. I'm gonna take my snooze out.
I think it'll be maroon.
I do love the Grippos logo, by the way.
Let me use my catch can, Steve.
So, Cincinnati, Ohio. Yep. Yep. Whatever. Barbecue cheese nibs.
Nibs. I like the term nib. Oh, there are puffs.
That's what I'm telling you, man.
They're not dark.
Not too dark.
Let's see. I'll show you how dark they are. I think they're dark for a puff. They're not stupid dark like the other
I
chips.
think a lot of stuff on them, though.
A lot of stuff on them, though.
But not like crazy.
I think we got a flawed bag.
They don't super disintegrate in your mouth like a lot of puffs.
I'll be honest with you. I'm more of a crunchy fan when it comes to Cheetos.
I'm a puff guy.
I know.
Spicy. That's a
They're good.
spicy barbecue. That's not a normal barbecue. That's a spicy.
It's so different than any Cheeto puff you're ever going to have.
These are fantastic. These are really spicy. Wow.
Way to go, Grippos.
These are. No, we already. These are fantastic. See? That's a spicy ass barbecue. Look at Jay going for more. Get down there. Get you one.
What was the Grippos potato chip we had?
Come on. You got it. You got it. Just right there.
Yeah,
Woo.
those are good.
Puffs stick in your teeth. That's true. Michael Crom with a good point. Puffs do stick in your teeth. But these are, let me tell you what, folks. These are up there. I know we've made a couple of Chip of the Year claims in the last few weeks. These are up there. Trish, please maybe mark these down for consideration.
So different.
Sweet Tea's been marking these for marking chips for Chip of the Year, which we go back to at the
I'll tell you something. Grippos actually has 2 entries now.
They do. The one with all the Grippos coming strong this year with the barbecue cheese nibs and the other ones that had all the flavor on them, which may or may not have been a mistake, but either way, fantastic chips. That's so good, man. I've been cheating this week, Steve. I've been eating a lot of chips.
I'll say if anybody watching from the Cincinnati area,
right,
or even Dayton, hello,
hello, Louisville, hello, yep,
still has one of the Grippos 100th anniversary / Cincinnati Reds 150th anniversary bags. They did like a thing with Cincinnati Reds. They were both celebrating milestones. So there's a special bag of chips. If anybody has one, I'll buy it.
Remember Marty Brenneman?
I was getting ready to say I was getting ready to make a Marty Brenneman colon joke.
Well, Tom Brenneman is the funnier one to talk about now. He's the one who basically lost his job. I haven't seen him back on TV yet.
He used the homophobic F word.
He said all the.
Don't say it.
He said everybody.
Don't say
everybody
it.
knows that Kansas City is the fag capital.
No,
he did. That's what he said.
Can't say that.
That's what he said.
Can't say it on
Banned
Twitch.
from Twitch.
I'm just saying what he said, and that's why he's in trouble. And he deserves to be in trouble. It's a stupid thing to say.
It's a bad thing to say. And if you say that, you should be banned on Twitch.
All right, I'm banned. I'm just
saying.
Y'all in like 3 weeks.
Anybody that comes in the chat and says stuff like that, we're getting rid of you. Can't say stuff like that. Twitch requires us to qualify things that we say like this.
Okay.
So
I just qualified it.
It's bad things. We're not in favor of stuff like that.
Not at all.
Not at all. Just
Of course
saying.
not. Fuck.
Of course not. Who says stuff like that? So get out of here with that. These are spicy though. They creep. They hang around in your throat. They stay spicy. In a good kind of way. Where you want to just keep eating the shit out of them.
When things are hot and spicy like that, you do want to keep eating to kind of keep
drinking
to move it along, I guess.
So we should probably keep drinking. You guys come over to the Twitch channel. We're gonna play a couple more record albums for the night before we get on off of here. Boom, boom. Gonna be live over on the Twitch channel. Played some Call of Duty last night with Trim Tight from here in the chat. Actually got a Warzone victory, so we do have some video game content over on the Twitch channel. Right now, it's going to be some more record albums. So come over there. Don't be shy about it. If you want to, hold up. Let me do this. I got to do this. If you want to see the last minute of me and Trim Tight winning that game last night.
What?
Copy. Whoa. I'm self-promoting here.
You're gonna play it on the show?
No. I'm gonna drop the link down there.
Why don't you just play it on the show?
I could.
While we're playing records.
We could.
How long is it?
60 seconds. Hey, thank you, Vance, for tuning in. Let me play it right now. Hold on. The one in this bathroom right here. All right.
That graphic just said "hold up."
All right, Hesh.
One in the bathroom?
That's the only one left, dude.
Damn it.
Not moving. Nice.
Let's go, baby.
What's up,
Let's
Hello?
go.
Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about.
Bye-bye.
It's my first win, baby.
Hell yeah, son.
Yeah. Brother. Yes, sir.
That's what I'm talking about.
There's one in this bathroom right here.
LMG. This is Falcon 3-0. Good copy. UAV beginning flyover. That's on my left.
Yeah, there's one in that bathroom.
One in the bathroom?
That's the only one left, dude.
Ooh. Nice.
Let's
baby.
go, baby.
What's up, Michael?
Let's go.
Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking.
There's one in this bathroom right here.
LMG. This is Falcon 3-0. Good copy. UAV beginning flyover. That's on my left.
Yeah, there's one in that bathroom.
One in the bathroom?
That's the only one left, dude.